We would like to thank Sean Fontenot and Lake Charles Toyota for sponsoring tonight's pregame tailgate game. We'd also like to thank Cape Pasta Taqueria for sponsoring tonight's press box meal. Cape Pasta reminds you that they will be open after the game.
Good afternoon and welcome to another edition of St. Louis Catholic High School football. Tonight the Saints travel across town to take on the Barbe Buccaneers. Saints won the toss and have elected to receive. Barbe in their Columbia blue, Saints in their white road jerseys.
Deep for St. Louis, number 7, Benji Chatters, and number 80, Jaden Johnson.
Here's the opening kickoff. It's short, high kick. Perkle will take it at the 20. And he's got a little room. He's got out across the 30 to about the 32-yard line. So Joe Perkle with the 12-yard return. That'll set up the Saints 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. A little confusion on the personnel. 25-second clock is just starting, so they've got time. Jaleel Goodwin at quarterback. He's got Cade Corey and Evan Jobert behind him. Two split out to the left for the Saints. Chatters goes in motion, and we'll get the whistle with flags on either side. False start against the Saints. That'll back them up 5. It'll be 1st and 15. Same formation for the Saints. Goodwin will hand it off to Jobert. Jobert's finding running room across the 32, 35 to the 40-yard line, and he'll pick up about 14 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 1.
He's brought down by number 28, Dylan Wilson. Keep that up, Evan. Pick up of 8 on the play.
Make it 2nd and 2 for the Saints. Ball just across the 40-yard line. Goodwin, he gives to Corey straight ahead, and he'll have the 1st down. Ball spotted on the 44. It'll be 1st and 10 Saints. Wide receivers to either side. Single back is Corey, and Goodwin fumbles the ball. He'll pick it up, and he may lose a yard. See where they mark it. They'll give him the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
He was brought down by number 23, John Taylor. Come on, man, let's go!
Saints will go 2 wide outs to either side. Goodwin in the shotgun on 2nd and 10. Man in motion is Johnson, and they'll give it to him. And he's met as he comes around the corner by number 28 for the Buccaneers for no gain. It'll be 3rd and 10.
Number 80, Jaden Johnson on the carry. He's brought down by number 28, Dylan Wilson. Loss of 1 on the play. It brings him 3rd and 11.
Loss of about a half a yard. It'll be 3rd and a long 10 and a half. Goodwin will look to throw. Got it under pressure, and he'll be brought down back at the 36-yard line. The blitz came. Nobody picked him up. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Number 91, Brandon White. There is a flag on the play.
The flag on the play on the far side down the line of scrimmage. Saints have the punt unit out. Illegal procedure against the Saints. They'll take the play, and the Saints will be forced to punt. Sam Druyer back to punt for the Saints. Ben Neck will snap.
They'll bring up 4th down.
9:08 here in the first quarter. Snap is good. Druyer gets it off. Fair catch called for and made at the 30-yard line by number 10 for the Buccaneers. Unfortunately, I don't have the Barbe lineup, so Devin Bates is the announcer. Bill Contreras is the stadium announcer for the Buccaneers. Luke Richard at quarterback for the Bucks. He'll hand it off to his running back. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, gets away, and gets about 8 on the play.
21, Zane Crashan on the carry.
Cade Corey had him in the backfield, got away.
Brought down by number 36, Will Gage. Pick up a
2nd and a short 2 for the Buccaneers. Richard hands off again, and this time Cade Corey doesn't let him get away. He'll tackle him in the backfield for a 2-yard loss.
Crashan brought down for a loss. He's tackled by number 5, Cade Corey. They'll bring him 3rd down.
Third and 3 for the Buccaneers. And they'll have the first down straight ahead out across the 45-yard line.
Crashan on the carry. He's brought down by number 4, Cade Laverne. And number 36, Will Gage. That's enough for a Buccaneer first down.
So 1st and 10, Barbe at the 46. And we'll have a flag.
Flag on the play.
Illegal procedure against the Bucks. That'll back them up 5.
False start called against the Buccaneers.
So 1st and 15 now for Barbe. Richard will turn around, hand it to his running back, trying to get outside, and we're going to get a holding call against the Buccaneers as he's still on his feet down the sideline, but it's going to come back as there's a flag down at the 36. Crashan stepped out of bounds, but it's holding against the Buccaneers, so it's coming back.
Holding called against the Buccaneers.
1st and 30 now for the Buccaneers from the 26-yard line. Shotgun formation. Richard looks to throw now. He'll keep it. He's got running room. Out across the 35. He'll be drugged down at the 42-yard line by Matt Houston. It'll be 2nd and 13 for the Bucks. Second and 13. Ball at the 42-yard line. 6:54 to go here in the first quarter. Richard will swing it out to his back, Krayshan, and he's going to be hit at the 40 and pushed back. A loss of a couple yards. Looks like Michael Laverne and Will Gage. Joe Perkle also in on the play. So 3rd and 16 now for the Bucks. Krayshan goes in motion. Richard looks to throw. He's got a man down the left sideline. He'll be close to a first down.
Richard's pass is complete to number 11, Nick Monticello. That's enough for a Buccaneer first down.
And they'll mark the first down. 1st and 10 Saints. I'm sorry, 1st and 10 Bucks in Saints territory. They'll mark it at the 43-yard line. And we'll have the 6-minute water break here with 5:59 to go in the first quarter. No score from Buccaneer Stadium.
Our game day sponsor is Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is a proud sponsor of Barbe Buccaneers football. Planet Fitness with 2 locations in Lake Charles and Sulphur. Thank you, Planet Fitness, for your support. We would also like to thank Sean Fontenot and Lake Charles Toyota for sponsoring tonight's pregame tailgate. We would also like to thank K-Pasta Taqueria for sponsoring tonight's press box meal. K-Pasta reminds you that they will be open after the game tonight.
First and 10 Barbe at the Saints 43-yard line. Richard in the shotgun with Krayshan behind him. He'll give it to Krayshan straight ahead. Oh, no, Richard will keep it around the left side. And he'll be out across the 30, 25, and brought out of bounds by Laverne at about the 23.
He's brought down by number 4, Cade Laverne. Enough for Buccaneer first down.
So 1st and 10 Buccaneers at the Saints 23-yard line. Saints will have to take a timeout as they had some personnel issues. With 5:39 to go in the first quarter, still no score from Buccaneer Stadium. First and 10 Barbe, ball on the St. Louis 23. Richard looks to throw. He throws across the middle and almost intercepted by Guillory.
Pass was broken up by number 8, Carrington Guillory. That'll bring up second down.
Second and 10 now for the Buccaneers. Richard will turn around and hand to Krayshawn. He's across the 20. Down to about the 17.
Number 21, Zane Krayshawn on the carry. He's brought down by number 22.
Gain of about 6. It'll be 3rd and 4.
That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
Richard keeps to the right side. Gets across the 15, reaches out. He'll pick up the first down before he's brought down by Cade Laverne and Gabe Meyer.
He's brought down by number 4, Cade Laverne.
So that'll move the chains for the Bucks. They'll mark it at the 12, it looks like. Well, they're checking the spot to see if he does have the first down. And he will. 1st and 10 Buccaneers, ball at the Saints 12. 4:51 to go in the first quarter.
That's enough for a Buccaneer first down.
Krayshawn around the right side. He'll go into the end zone for the touchdown. Krayshawn with the 12-yard touchdown run. Samuel Zahn on for the extra point for the Buccaneers. And there'll be a flag on the play. They'll stop the clock.
The flag on the play.
Offsides on the Saints.
Offside called against Saints.
Buccaneers will decline the penalty and tee it up at the 10 once again. Snap in the hold. The kick from Zahn is up, and it's good. 4:36 to go in the first quarter, and the Buccaneers get on the board first and lead it 7-0.
4:36 left in the first quarter. Ball 7. St. Louis 0.
What's going on, man? How's it going? Doing good.
Zahn set to kick it off for the Buccaneers. Jaden Johnson and Benji Chatters are the deep men for the Saints. And an onside kick for the Buccaneers. It looks like the Saints have it. That was Carson Mixon able to hunt it down and get on it as the Saints were expecting the deep kick. Barbe tried to sneak one by us on that, mixing with the heads-up play to get the ball. So Saints will have it 1st and 10 from their own 43-yard line. Goodwin from the shotgun. And he drops the ball and rushes on, gets away from one, can't get away from the second one, and he'll lose yardage all the way back to the 33-yard line. Loss of 10 on the play as Goodwin fumbled the snap and couldn't recover as the Bucks were blitzing on the play. 2nd and 20 with the ball on the 43 for the Saints. I formation behind Goodwin. Man in the backfield gets away. Jobert crosses the 35 out to about the 36-yard line. He'll gain about 4. Third and about 17 for the Saints. Ball at the 36-yard line. Goodwin will keep it straight ahead. He's across the 40 to the 45. And that'll bring up 4th down and 6. Fourth down for the Saints, punting unit on.
Back deep to receive for the Buccaneers, number 10, Devin Page. Setting up for St. Louis, number 49, Sam Druiday.
Druiday gets it off. It'll be out of bounds at about the 33-yard line where the Buccaneers will have it 1st and 10.
Out of bounds at the Buccaneers 33-yard line. They'll take over 1st and 10.
1st and 10 Buccaneers at the 33 with 2:23 left to go in the first quarter. And the official stops the clock. He's going to send Krayshan off the field for an equipment violation. Point of emphasis this year for the officials. Knee pads, mouthpieces, they send them off the field for one play. And then we'll have a whistle as we have a false start against the Buccaneers. Back them up 5. It'll be 1st and 15. Richard will look to throw. Swings it out to the flats. He's got his man. Quick whistle, but he gains about 5 yards. It didn't look like Smith had gone down and the whistle blew. They'll give him 6 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 9. Richard alone in the backfield. Creshan comes in motion. He'll toss it to him. Creshan cuts it in. He's out across the 45. He'll have first down yardage. That'll move the chains. 1st and 10 Buccaneers at their own 45-yard line.
Creshan on the carry. He's brought down by number 36, Will Gage. And number 2, Joe Purple. Enough for Buccaneer first down.
Richard will look to throw. Quick pass across the middle. He's got his man for a gain of about 13. It'll move the chains once again into Saints territory. 1st and 10 Bucks at the 41-yard line.
Brought down by number 22, Matthew Houston, and number 1, Cade Miller. It's enough for a Buccaneer first down.
Creshan with the run down the left side, all the way deep into Saints territory to about the 10-yard line.
He's brought down by number 8, Carrington Gilray. That's enough for a Buccaneer first down.
So 1st and 10 Buccaneers. Ball at the 14-yard line. Richard will give to Creshan again in the middle. Got room across the 10. He'll be brought down close to the 5. Perkle and Houston. I'm sorry, Perkle and Laverne. And then we're going to get a late flag as there was some pushing and shoving.
And number 2.
And it'll be against the Bucks.
There's a flag on the play.
So the personal foul against the Buccaneers will back it up 15 yards. So 2nd and 16 as it was from the spot of the foul. And the Saints want to take a timeout here with 43 seconds to go in the first quarter. Saints will use their second timeout. Buccaneers lead at 7-0.
Penalty against Barbe, unsportsmanlike conduct. That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 16 for the Buccaneers. Richard alone in the backfield's got 3 wideouts to the right, 2 to the left. And he'll look to throw, and now he's going to keep it straight ahead on the quarterback draw. He's inside the 10, and he'll be brought down at about the 8-yard line.
Number 4, Luke Richard on the keeper. He's brought down by number 4, Cade Laverne. They'll bring up 3rd and 4 for the Buccaneers.
3rd and a short 4 for the Bucks. And it looks like we have a timeout. I didn't see a signal.
At the end of the 4th quarter,
Oh, they'll let the clock run down. That'll end the first quarter. After 1 quarter of play, your score, Barbe 7 and St. Louis 0.
We would like to thank Sean Fontenot and Lake Charles Toyota for sponsoring tonight's pregame tailgate. We would also like to thank Kate Pasta at Taqueria for sponsoring tonight's press box meal. Kate Pasta reminds you that they will be open after tonight's game.
Third and 4 here to start the second quarter. Buccaneers ball at the 7-yard line of the Saints. Much brighter down on the north end of the field, and we'll have a false start against the Buccaneers.
Flag on the play. False start called against the Buccaneers.
That'll back them up 5 yards. 3rd and 9 now for the Bucks. Richard will roll to his right, looking to throw into the end zone. Got a man off his hands. Coverage by Gabe Meyer. That'll bring up 4th down. Zahn will come on to attempt the field goal for the Buccaneers on 4th and 9.
Intended for number 3, Tobias Berry. Broken up by number 10, Gabe Meyer. Now bring up 4th down for the Buccaneers. Number 1, Samuel Zahn in to attempt the field goal. Number 6, Chandler Ware to home.
Zahn will tee it up at the 20. Be a 30-yard field goal attempt for the Buccaneers. Hold is down, kick is up. And it's good. 11:50 to go in the first half, and the Barbe Bucks extend their lead to 10-0.
Your score with 11:50 left in the second quarter. Barbe 10, St. Louis 0. Number 1, Samuel Long set to kick off for the Buccaneers. Back deep for St. Louis, number 7, Benji Chatters. And number 80, James Young.
Zahn set to kick off. And he'll kick it deep. Chatters will back up into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Saints will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20.
It'll be 1st and 10 for St. Louis from their 20-yard line.
Goodwin from the shotgun with Mays. 3 wide outs right, 1 left. And Goodwin will keep it straight ahead. He'll be hit at the line of scrimmage, breaks a couple tackles, gets out across the 25 to the 26. Gain of 6, it'll be 2nd down and 4.
Brought down by number 24, Deshaun Brown. Bring up 2nd and 5.
Second and 4. Same formation. Straight ahead for Goodwin to the left side. He'll get close to the 1st down. It'll depend on the spot. And they'll give him 1st down yardage, 1st and 10 Saints, ball at the 30.
And number 98, Nick Bergen-Gadamo.
Goodwin in the shotgun. And he'll be hit in the backfield, breaks a tackle, can't get away. He's going to lose a yard as the Saints go quarterback draw for the 3rd play in a row.
Goodwin on the carry. He's brought down by number
They'll mark it at the 29, 2nd and 11. Back to the eye with Gilbert, and we'll get a whistle. Offsides against the Bucks. Illegal procedure against the Saints. Thought I saw the line judge on the far side signal offsides, but he was overruled. And that'll back the Saints up 5, so it'll be 2nd and 16 now for the Saints. 9:56 to go in the 1st half. Saints trail it 10-0. I formation behind Goodwin. And he'll look to throw, and he gives the draw to Jobert. Jobert looking for room. Gain maybe a yard on the play. Bring up 3rd and 15.
Jobert on the carry. He's brought down by number 28, Dylan Wilson.
3rd and long for the Saints.
Bring up 3rd and 16.
Goodwin from the shotgun. Quick pass out to Jaden Johnson in the flats. And Johnson out across the 30 to the 35. He'll be short of the 1st down by about 4 yards. And the Saints will have to punt.
He's brought down by number 49, Aiden Singleton, to bring up 4th down. Number 49, Sam Drury back to punt for St. Louis. Back deep for the Buccaneers, number 10, Devin Bates.
So Druyer to punt. Bates back at his own 30 to receive. High spiral pushes Bates back to the 25. Missed tackle, and he's got running room out across the 35. Gets away and out to the 45-yard line, where he's brought down by the punter, Sam Drouillet.
Based on the return, he's brought down by number 49, Sam Drouillet.
So 1st and 10 Buccaneers, ball at the 46.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers from their 46-yard line.
Richard will look to throw, and he'll throw it out in the flats. Got a man for no gain. Actually, he'll lose a yard on the play. So Smith had to go down on his knees to catch it 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 2. It'll be 2nd and 12. And mix up in the backfield. We'll get a flag as well. False start against the Buccaneers. Richard had trouble holding on to it because he wasn't ready. As the false start and the ball was snapped. So back to Buccaneers up 5. It'll be 2nd and 17. Richard from the shotgun now. He'll be alone in the backfield. Straight drop, looking to throw. Across the middle, it's going to be intercepted by Matthew Houston. And he'll be brought down, and we'll get a flag on the late hit by Smith. Intercepted by Houston, returned it to the 47, and they're going to tack 15 onto that, so the Saints will have it in Buccaneer territory. 7:07 to go in the half. Houston was already tackled on the ground when Smith came in. Officials are still in the middle of the field discussing the play. Both teams took advantage and went to the sideline. As the Buccaneers went to the sideline, the coaching staff for the Saints was proclaiming that it's not a timeout. So then they called the Saints over. So now both teams will go to the sideline in what essentially turns out to be a timeout for both squads. 7:07 to go in the half. We still have the 6-minute water break coming up. Not sure what the discussion was about, as it was clearly a late hit. Is there 2 penalties? Offsetting penalties. They're going to call one on the Saints as well. Not sure what the call on the Saints was. There was also a flag back at the 33-yard line. I didn't see that flag. I saw the late hit. So the blindside block, new this year, was called against the Saints. So that'll put the defense back on the field as the penalties will offset. So what will happen is the blindside block occurred back at the 32. So they'll mark that off against the Saints. And the Buccaneers will keep the ball. And then the dead ball personal foul will be marked against the Buccaneers. So the penalties will offset. It'll be second down. And 17 to go for the Buccaneers. Ball at the 39-yard line of the Bucs. Reshort will look to throw. Sets up the screen underneath, gets hit and gets brought down, and here's another flag. Matt Houston met the receiver at the 40-yard line. And the official signals it against the Buccaneers. Ineligible receiver downfield against the Buccaneers. Let's see if they'll decline the penalty or if they want to take the penalty. The receiver was stopped for a gain of 1 or maybe 2 yards. Saints want to decline the penalty and take the play. Saints will take the play and make it 3rd and 17.
That'll bring us 3rd down.
Stole about 3 yards right there. It should have been at the 43. They lost where their mark was.
Reshort back to throw, and he'll keep it. And we have a flag once again in the area of holding. Reshort still on his feet, out across midfield. He'll step out of bounds close to 1st down, but there's a flag back at the 36-yard line holding against the Buccaneers. So the Saints will take that penalty, back them up 10 more yards. It's going to be 3rd and about 26. So a rash of penalties on this possession. Saints thought they had the ball on the Matt Houston interception, and that was negated by offsetting penalties. Then the ineligible receiver downfield, and now a holding call against the Buccaneers. See if I can figure this out. 3rd and close to 30 to go. 32. Reshort, straight drop, looking to throw. He's got all kind of time, and he throws it to his man, almost picked off by Laverne, and number 11 comes down with it. Gain of about 8. That'll bring up 4th down and 20. 4th and 22 for the Buccaneers. They'll send on the punting unit. 6:15 to go, and let's see if we'll stop the clock for the water break, or if the Buccaneers will be able to get off the punt. LaRocca in the punt. And the officials will let the clock run and get this play off before the water break. Here's the snap. It's a low spiral. Bounces at the 30, checks up there, and it's going to be down at the 26-yard line of the Saints. Saints will have it 1st and 10 with 5:39 to go in the 1st half.
Our game day sponsor is Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is a proud sponsor of Buccaneer football. press box meal. Cape also reminds you that they will be open after the game.
First down and 10 Saints from the 26-yard line. Goodwin will give off to his fullback, and he's got room as Mays out across midfield, 40, and he'll be brought down near the 30-yard line of the Buccaneers. Number 44, Wesley Mays. Quick hitter straight up the middle. Gain of about 35 yards. Saints will have it 1st and 10 at the Buccaneers 31-yard line. High formation behind Goodwin. He'll turn and look to throw. He's going to throw deep across the middle. It's got Johnson, and it's knocked away, and we'll get the flag as number 2 for the Buccaneers made contact before the ball got there, and there'll be a pass interference against the Buccaneers. Jaden Johnson was open on the post route. And the pass interference is going to move the ball 15 yards down to the Buccaneer 15-yard line. It's 1st and 10 Saints at the Buccaneer 15, 5:10 to go here in the first half. Cooper Miller now comes in at quarterback, as we've seen in previous games. Goodwin will move to tailback. Miller will turn, he'll give to Goodwin. Goodwin across down to about the 10. They'll mark him at the 11. It'll be 2nd and 6.
He's brought down by number 91, Brandon White. Bring him 2nd and 6.
Chatters checks in. Collins checks out. Miller stays in at quarterback. High formation behind Cooper Miller. He'll give it to Goodwin going right. Goodwin's going to be hit at the 10 and stop there. He'll gain about a yard. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Number 9, Jaleel Goodwin on the carry. He's brought down by number 49, Aiden Singleton. They'll bring up 3rd down.
And the Saints are going to let the play clock run down and call timeout here with 3:36 to go in the half. The Saints will have it 3rd and 5 when we come back.
What's that?
No, they need to go tight end.
Tackle eligible because his kid's going to tackle. Whatever one. If he can catch, send
No,
him out there.
they need to go to the tight end, have him slip in the leg.
3rd and 4 for the Saints. Miller will give to Goodwin. Goodwin's going to be across the 10, pushing the pile forward. And he'll be close to the first down. It'll all depend on the spot. The officials stop the clock. They're going to take a look. Looks like we'll get a timeout for a measurement here. 3:16 to go. Saints have sent out Matt Houston. They'll go 2 fullbacks. Saints will be about 6 inches short of the first down. And the offense will stay on the field. Matt Houston in the game. They'll go 2 fullbacks. Miller remains in at quarterback. 2 fullbacks in front of Jaleel Goodwin. Clock running at 3:15. They'll give it to Goodwin. Goodwin's going to be in for the touchdown. Touchdown Saints with 3:03 to go in the half. Saints get on the board and cut the lead to 10-6. Saints just went off right tackle with Goodwin. And Goodwin is able to go into the end zone standing up. Saints are on the board. Extra point coming up. Kilpatrick to kick. Barry Hill to hold, and Neck is the snapper. Snap, the hold, and the kick. It's up, and it's good. 3:03 to go in the first half. Their score is Barbe 10 and St. Louis 7. Andrew Kilpatrick set to kick it off for the Saints. Devin Bates back deep to receive for the Buccaneers. And Kilpatrick will kick it into the end zone for the touchback. 3:03 to go in the first half. Saints trail at 10-7. Buccaneers have it 1st and 10 at their own 20. Saints are out of timeouts. Buccaneers have all 3 of theirs. Richard will give straight ahead to Crashan. He bounces it outside, and he'll be brought down after a gain of about 4. It's like Meyer and Perkle. Second and 6 for the Bucks. And they'll give it to Crashan. He's got room out across the 40. cuts it back 50, and there'll be nobody out there. Meyer's going to try to run him down. 20, 15, 10, and touchdown Buccaneers. But there's a flag back at the 46 of the Saints. And looks like they're going to bring it back as the Saints are back up here near the line of scrimmage. Illegal use of the hands, blocking the back against the Buccaneers. So that'll bring it back. That'll be a spot foul, so the penalty would be marked off from the 46-yard line. Still give the Buccaneers enough yardage for the first down. So they'll spot the ball at the 42-yard line of the Bucks, where they'll have it first and 10. 2:21 to go here in the half. Give it to number 11 on the sweep to the right side, and he's got room down the right side. Inside the 20, and he'll step out of bounds. And we're going to get some flags on the play. Looks like this will be against the Saints this time, as it may have been a late hit out of bounds down at the 15. Penalty plagued first half. Personal foul against the Saints. So that'll move the ball deep into Saints territory with 2:13 to go in the half. They'll mark it at the 19-yard line. And the Bucks will have it first and 10. So first and 10, Buccaneers at the 19-yard line. Richard, he'll keep to the right side. He'll get out across the 10 down to about the 5. Knocked out of bounds by Matt Houston.
Richard on the keeper. He's pushed out of bounds by number 4, Kay Laverne.
Cade Laverne down there on the far side of the field. They'll mark it at the 7. So first and goal, Buccaneers from the 7.
First and goal for the Buccaneers.
Richard, he'll keep to the right side once again. Get hit as he crossed the line of scrimmage and pushed back. They'll give him the 5, a gain of a couple.
Richard on the keeper. He's brought down by number 1, Kane Miller. Second and goal for the Buccaneers.
Kane Miller on the tackle. It'll be second and goal. They'll mark the ball forward progress to the 3. Looked like the Saints had him stacked up around the 5. Officials give him the 3. Running backs to either side of Richard this time. And Richard will give to his big back on the right side, and he's in the end zone for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Buccaneers. Number 12, Dylan Lewis on the carry.
Dylan Lewis scores the touchdown for the Buccaneers with 1:22 to go in the first half.
Number 1, Samuel Vaughn, in to attempt the extra point. Number 6, Chandler Ware to hold.
Zahn on for the extra point.
Go Welsh!
Extra point attempt by Zahn. Snap and the hold. Kick is up. And it's good. 1:22 to go in the first half. It's Barbe 17 and St. Louis 7.
With 1:22 left in the second quarter. Barbe 17, St. Louis 7.
I got it before they blew. Basically, he ran in.
Number 1, Samuel Zong set to kick off for the Buccaneers. Back deep to St. Louis, number 7, Benji Chatters. And number 80, Jaden Johnson.
Zahn fit to kick it off for the Buccaneers. Jaden Johnson and Benji Chatters back deep to receive. It's a high, short kick, and Benji Chatters will come up and take it at the 20, 25, 30, and to about the 33-yard line. Saints 1st and 10 from there.
Chatters on the return. He's brought down by number 97, Denarius Robinson.
Steve Eccles on the camera work, gets a shot of his niece and his brother. As Danny Eccles' daughter is on the homecoming court for the Buccaneers. 1:18 to go in the first half. 1st and 10 Saints, I formation behind Goodwin. Straight ahead to the fullback, and Mays has room out across the 40. Still on his feet, dragging people. He'll have the first down, and he'll get close to midfield to about the 47-yard line. They'll mark him at the 47. It'll be 1st and 10 Saints. 1:09 to go. Clock running at 1 minute. Goodwin in the shotgun. He's got Mays to his right. 2 wide receivers to either side, and he'll look to throw. Now he's under pressure. He's going to have to scramble. Gets away from one guy. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and go forward a yard or two. He's 2nd down and 8. Second and 8, no huddle for the Saints. Goodwin will roll to his left, and he'll throw. He's got Johnson on the sideline. He'll get out of bounds. He'll have first down yardage down to the 38 of the Buccaneers. So 1st and 10 Saints at the 38. 17 seconds to go in the half. Saints are out of timeouts, so they'll need to get the ball down and stop the clock if the Saints want to get the field goal unit on. Now the clock's running down to 10 seconds. And this will be the last play for the Saints. Goodwin under pressure is going to have to step up, and he'll be sacked at the 40-yard line, and that'll do it for the first half.
Goodwin's brought down for a loss. He's tackled by number 92, Darius Lyle.
So into the half, your score, Barbe 17 and St. Louis 7.
17, St. Louis 7.
The clock did start running before they knocked the ball. It went from 17 to 10. That's what they're hollering about it. I mean, there's nothing you can do now. You know.
Pat Met's out there arguing with these guys. One thing about Pat Met, he's always
Like I said, it went from 17 to 10. It definitely was rolling.
they should have started it after the second game.
So Coach Nick and Coach Laverne have a long discussion with the officials. And the officials decide to bring the teams back out onto the field. Saints were down in the north end zone, so they're back out. Barbe was all the way on the south side past their locker room. And now they're heading out on the field. Officials had to get the band off the field. So Kilpatrick is going to go out and attempt a field goal. He'll place the ball at the 45-yard line. It'll be a 55-yard attempt for Andrew Kilpatrick. The Saints are trying to get the right personnel onto the field. The officials hadn't started the play clock yet, so the Saints have time to get the players out. So Kilpatrick from 55 yards. Hang on. The Saints just realized they put 17 seconds back on the clock. Now they're trying to call field goal unit off, and now they're going to leave the field goal unit on. And now the Buccaneers are trying to call timeout. And the Buccaneers are going to do the Saints a favor here, as the Saints realized there was 17 seconds put back on the clock after they already had the field goal unit out. They've got time to run a play to the sideline and try to stop the clock and get Kilpatrick better field position. Saints were out of timeouts. They were trying to get the field goal unit off the field, and the Buccaneers did us a favor and called a timeout. So timeout Buccaneers, and the Saints will send the offense back onto the field. I hope you stayed with us, as we thought we were going to halftime. Both teams had left the field. And the teams are called back out. So it's 2nd and 10 from the 38-yard line of the Buccaneers, with 17 seconds to go in the half. Saints will go shotgun formation, and timeout is called. Buccaneers are going to call timeout as they had a man deep to receive. I don't know if they thought the Saints were going to punt, and they had a receiver back at the end zone. So they have to call timeout once again. So this 17 seconds here is going to end up playing out for about a 10-minute in real time. (17-7) Barbe. 17 seconds to go. Shotgun for Goodwin with Mays to his left. Goodwin will drop the throw. Pressure coming. He lays it up for Jaden Johnson. And Johnson comes up with it, but out of bounds, incomplete. 10 seconds to go.
Goodwin's pass is incomplete. It was intended for number 80, Jaden Johnson.
Let's see if the Saints will run another play here, or if they're going to try to send the field goal unit back out. Play clock hadn't started yet. 10 seconds to go. Clock stopped on the incomplete pass. They'll send the offense back out.
By number 2,
Saints need a pass to the sideline and get out of bounds to give time to get the field goal unit on the field. Or an incomplete pass. Goodwin will step up, and he's going to run. He'll have room across the 30, down to the 20, and he'll be stopped there. Time will run out, and that'll do it for the first half. So after one half of play, it's Barbe 17 and St. Louis 7. Barbe homecoming tonight. We'll be back for the third quarter.
Tonight they will perform for your enjoyment to Fireball. Great job, and the blue and bluebells. And ladies and gentlemen, please stick around after tonight's football game as the band of blue will be performing their competition show post-game. Go Bucks! gentlemen, on behalf of Barbe High School Principal Mr. Randy Ellis, we welcome you to the 2018 Barbe Homecoming Ceremony. This year's homecoming court is sponsored by Planet Fitness, home of the judgment-free zone. We would like to thank Planet Fitness for their sponsorship and support of our young ladies. Barbe's homecoming court started a new tradition this year called Homecoming Court for a Cause, where they visited local elementary schools to speak to the 5th grade girls about healthy body image, self-esteem, and anti-bullying. Barbe is proud of the efforts put forth by this court and look forward to carrying on the tradition in the future. At this time, we would like to introduce our 2018 homecoming court. Our first freshman maid is Miss Mackenzie Nicole Davis. Mackenzie is the daughter of Whitley and Vanessa Davis. She is a member of Barbe's volleyball and basketball team, and is currently serving as freshman student council secretary. This is Mackenzie's first year on homecoming court. Mackenzie is being escorted by her father, Mr. Brickley Davis. Our second freshman maid is Miss Mia Catherine Owen. Mia is the daughter of Rachel Owen and Stephen and Shane Laughlin. Mia is a member of Barbe's volleyball, soccer, and track team. This is Mia's first year on homecoming court. Mia is being escorted by her stepdad, Mr. Stephen Laughlin. Our third freshman maid is Miss Bailey Danielle Wilson. Bailey is the daughter of Kevin and Michelle Wilson. Bailey is a member of the Barbe Bluebell dance team and has a 4.0 grade point average. This is Bailey's first year on homecoming court. Bailey is being escorted by her father, Mr. Kevin Wilson. Our first sophomore maid is Miss Alexandra Isabella DeVille. Allie is the daughter of Elmore DeVille and Tamika Simeon. Allie is a cheerleader and member of Barbe Squad. Allie is being escorted by her father, Mr. Elmore DeVille. Our second sophomore maid is Miss Ella Drew Evans. Ella is the daughter of Annette and Dave Evans. Ella is a cheerleader and a member of the soccer team. She also serves as a senator for sophomore student council and has a 3.5 grade point average. This is Ella's first year on homecoming court. Ella is being escorted by her father, Mr. Dave Evans. Our third sophomore maid is Ms. Claire Jolie Fontenot. Claire is the daughter of Scott and Mary Fontenot and Adam and Crystal Caldwell. Claire is a member of the sophomore student council and plays for the tennis team. She has previously been selected as Student of the Month by her teachers and has a 3.8 grade point average. This is Claire's first year on homecoming court. Claire is being escorted by her father, Mr. Scott Fontenot. Our fourth sophomore maid is Miss Emily Inez Herrera. Emily is the daughter of Laurie Stoll and Ben Herrera. She is a member of the soccer team and serves as senator for the sophomore student council. This is Emily's second year on homecoming court. Emily is being escorted by her father, Mr. Ben Herrera. Our first junior maid is Miss Aubrey Diana Caldwell. Aubrey is the daughter of Laurie and Sean Caldwell. Aubrey is a member of the volleyball team and serves as senator for the junior student council. She is a gifted AP student and has maintained a 3.8 grade point average. She is also a member of the math club and quiz bowl team. She has previously been selected as Student of the Month by her teachers. This is Aubrey's second year on homecoming court. Aubrey is being escorted by her father, Mr. Sean Caldwell. Our second junior maid is Miss Emma Catherine Fornerette. Emma is the daughter of Pam Sue Fornerette and Ken Fornerette. Emma is a third-year varsity soccer player for Barbe. She is a student council senator and student club member. She has maintained above a 4.0 grade point average for the past 2 years. This is Emma's second year on homecoming court. Emma is being escorted by her father, Mr. Ken Forneret. Our third junior maid is Miss Jasmine Naomi Goodley. Jasmine is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Ronald and Faye Goodley. Jasmine is a member of Barbe's volleyball and softball teams. She has previously been selected as student of the month by her teachers and has maintained a 3.8 grade point average. This is Jasmine's first year on homecoming court. Jasmine is being escorted by her father, Mr. Ronald Goodley. Our fourth junior maid is Miss Lauren Lee LaRocca. Lauren is the daughter of Kelly and Tom Frank and Kenny and Tressa LaRocca. Lauren is the student council junior class secretary and has served as secretary for 2 out of her 3 years at Barbe High School. She has also been a member of Future Business Leaders of America for 3 years and the Math Club. Lauren has maintained a 3.8 grade point average. This is Lauren's third year on homecoming court. Lauren is being escorted by her stepdad, Mr. Tom Frank. Our fifth junior maid is Miss Gabrielle Marie Little. Gabrielle is the daughter of Caleb Little and Todd Little. Gabrielle has served 3 years as a member of the Barbe Bluebell dance team, student council senator, and member of Students for Life. She was first runner-up in the 2016 Cal-Cam pageant representing Barbe High School and has maintained a 4.14 grade point average for the past 2 years. She was voted Most School Spirit for her freshman class and Best All-Around for her sophomore class. She has previously been selected as Student of the Month by her teachers. This is Gabrielle's second year on homecoming court. Gabrielle is being escorted by Mr. Scott Stratton. Our first senior maid is Miss Ilham Jamal Quinn. Ilham is the daughter of Jamal and Kennedy Quinn. Ilham has been a member of Student Council for 3 years and Future Business Leaders of America for 1 year. She is a Barbe soccer player and student section leader for football games. Ilham has maintained a 3.5 grade point average. She has previously been selected as Student of the Month by her teachers. She plans to attend Maggie State University for 1 year and then transfer to University of Louisiana at Lafayette to major in forensic science. This is Ilham's first year on homecoming court. Ilham is being escorted by her brother, Mr. Sammy Sloan. Our second senior maid is Miss Julia Claire Eccles. Julia is the daughter of Daniel and Wendy Eccles. Julia has played for Barbe's volleyball team for 4 years and softball team for 1 year. She is a member of the French Club and National Honor Society. Julia competed at Literary Rally for French 3 and placed 3rd in the district. She has been a French immersion student for 13 years. Julia was voted Best All-Around for her sophomore and junior year. She has previously been selected as Student of the Month by her teachers and has a 4.1 grade point average. She plans to attend Louisiana State University and become a veterinarian. This is Julia's third year on homecoming court. Julia is being escorted by her father, Mr. Daniel Eccles. Our third senior maid is Ms. Allison Kate Gorey. Allison is the daughter of Pat and Teresa Gorey. Allison has been a volleyball and soccer player for 3 years. She is Senior Student Council Vice President and Kim Club Treasurer. Allison has been a member of Future Business Leaders of America, National Honor Society, and member of Mu Alpha Theta for 2 years and was a cheerleader for 1 year. She scored a 34 on her ACT and has a 4.1 grade point average. She plans to attend Vanderbilt University and major in either dermatology or anesthesiology. This is Allison's third year on homecoming court. Allison is being escorted by her father, Mr. Pat Gorey. Our fourth senior maid is Miss Scotty Brain Moffett. Scotty is the daughter of Laurie and Scott Moffett. Scotty has played volleyball all 4 years and tennis for 3 years. She was sophomore district most valuable player and junior year all district in tennis. She was voted most athletic by her sophomore class and participated in math club and Students for Life. Scotty plans to attend Louisiana State University to become a dentist. This is Scotty's second year on homecoming course. Scotty is being escorted by her father, Mr. Scott Moffett. Our fifth senior maid is Miss Karen Elizabeth Owens. Karen is the daughter of Steve and Rachel Owens and Stephen and Shane Laughlin. Karen has played volleyball for Barbe for 4 years and basketball for 1 year. She participated in Shed the Bias as a representative for Barbe High School. Karen was voted most original 2 years in a row. She plans to attend either Louisiana State University or McNeese State University to study speech therapy. This is Karen's first year on homecoming course. Karen is being escorted by her father, Mr. Pete Owens. Our sixth senior maid is Miss Kana Marie Webb. Kana is the daughter of Ginger and Kane Webb. Kana is a leader of Fellowship of Christian Athletes and a member of Executive Student Council. She is also a member of National Honor Society and French Club. Kana has been a French immersion student for 13 years and competed in the Louisiana State Literary Rally for French. She is a varsity cheer captain and an all-district pole vaulter for 2 years. Kana was voted Belle her freshman year, Best Style her sophomore year, and Most School Spirit her junior year. She plans to attend the University of Georgia and major in pre-med with a minor in linguistics. This is Kana's 4th year on homecoming course. Kana is being escorted by her father, Mr. Kane Webb. Here to crown this year's homecoming queen will be the 2017 Barbe homecoming queen, Miss Sarah Crawford. Sarah is a student at McNeese State University and is a member of the Cowgirl Kickers. Assisting Sarah is Miss Macy Kathleen Fitzgerald, daughter of Deidre and Scott Fitzgerald. Deidre has been the Barbe Bluebell director and coach for 11 years and is serving her first year as homecoming court coordinator. Macy is 6 years old and attends Spring Lake Elementary School, where she is in the 1st grade. Ladies and gentlemen, the Barbe High School 2018 homecoming queen is Miss Kana Marie Webb.
practiced. It'll be me tonight. What time y'all leaving for? 6:30.
Driving back from this. Try to make him drive there too.
Getting set for the second half kickoff. If you were with us the first half, penalty-plagued first half with a bizarre ending that saw both teams leave the field, and then the officials called both teams back to the field. Saints had a turnover taken away on offsetting penalties. Andrew Kilpatrick set to kick it off as Barbe will receive the second half kickoff. Ball will come down at about the 2 and will be returned by Bates. Out across the 20, 25-30. Still on his feet. Still on his feet, breaks another tackle across midfield. 30-20, cuts it back, and he'll score the touchdown. 99-yard touchdown return for Bates to open the second half. And the Saints give up the opening kickoff return and go down 23-0 with the extra point coming up here to start the third quarter. Zahn on to kick the extra point for Barbe.
Number 6, Chandler Ware to hold.
Hold is down, the kick is up. And just inside the right upright, it's good.
Extra point is good.
So 20 seconds into the third quarter, and Barbe gets on the board and leads it 24-7. Zahn set to kick off for the Bucks. Chatters and Johnson back to receive. High kick, and it'll come down to Chatters at about the 12. Chatters going to throw it back to Johnson, and he'll be hit and breaks the tackle out across the 25, 30, 35, 40. He'll be knocked out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. Benji Chatters with the throwback to Jaden Johnson. Johnson breaks the tackle, gets it across the 40. Saints will have good field position, 1st and 10. They'll mark it at the 42, and Saints will be 1st and 10 from their own 42-yard line. I formation, and we'll get a flag here. False start against the Saints. So once again, we'll start off the second half where we left off the first with the penalty flags. So that'll back them up 5, 1st and 15 now for the Saints. Chatters splits out right. Jaden Johnson out left. And now Joe Bear moves to the slot. They'll hand it off to Mays. And he gets about 5. And that Mays is down on the field. We'll have a injury timeout here for the Saints.
Number 44, Wesley Mays on the carry. He's brought down by number 5, Sean Davis Smith. By number 31, Kendrick Hardy.
So Mays is up, walking off the field, appeared to be a cramp. It's a hot, humid night. No wind blowing here at Buccaneer Stadium. So John Reno check in at the fullback position. Second and 10 for the Saints. They gave Mays 5 yards on the carry. And they'll give it to Jaden Johnson on the reverse. He'll be hit in the backfield and brought down for a loss of about 2. They try to go end around to Johnson. And the tackle on the far side didn't bite on it. Brought Johnson down for about a 3-yard loss. It'll be 3rd and 13 now for the Saints. Ball at the 39. Goodwin from the shotgun. He'll look to throw. Rushes on, gets it off, and Johnson will catch it at about the 45-yard line. He'll be about 8 yards short of the first down, and the Saints will have to punt on 4th down. Druyer on to punt. Bates back at his 15 to receive. It's a low punt, punted away from Bates, and the ball will go out of bounds near the 20-yard line. And we're going to get a late flag after the play as Druyer was tied up with one of the Barbe players. Personal foul against the Buccaneers. Or the backside block once again. It's hard to see the signal as we're on the visitor side. The officials are signaling to the press box side. So it'll be after the play. Barbe will get the ball half the distance to the goal, and it'll be 1st and 10 from the 10. As the penalty was post-possession. First and 10 from the 10 for the Buccaneers, 9:22 to go in the 3rd. Richard will give to his running back, and he'll be brought down as he crosses the 15 by number 2, Joe Perkle.
The 21, Zane Claychan on the carry. He's brought down by number 2, Joe Perkle. Pick up a 5 on the play.
Wide open as Richard goes to his left. He's across the 30, 20, 10, and he'll go in for the touchdown. Richard on the keeper to the left. And he goes 85 yards for the touchdown. Injured player back at the Barbe 15-yard line. 8:42, Barbe leads at 30-0 with the extra point coming up. We're on an injury timeout as the Saints have a player down at the 15. The injured player was number 64, Jason Richardson. He gets up and he'll come off under his own power. Saints trail at 30-7. 2 big plays for the Buccaneers to start off the second half. The 99-yard touchdown return on the opening kickoff by Bates. And the 85-yard touchdown run by quarterback Luke Richard. And Samuel Zahn on to kick the extra point. Snap and the hold, kick is up, and it's good. 8:42 to go in the third quarter, and Barbe leads it 31-7.
With 8:42 left in the third quarter, Barbe 31, St. Louis 7. Number 1, Samuel Long, set to kick off for the Buccaneers. Back deep for St. Louis, number 80, Jaden Johnson. And number 7.
Zahn set to kick it off. Chatters and Johnson back to receive. The kick will go to Jaden Johnson. He'll take it at the 3. Hit at the 15, he'll go down at about the 17-yard line. Saints will have it 1st and 10 from their own 17, as now Johnson is injured and slow to get up.
He's brought down by number 27, Darius Wallace.
And looks like another cramp. Our trainer, Roderick Joseph, busy tonight. And we've had a whole slew of cramps here. A hot, muggy night.
We would like to thank Sean Fontenot and Lake Charles Toyota for sponsoring tonight's pregame tailgate league. We'd also like to thank Cape Alta Taqueria for sponsoring tonight's press box meal. Cape Alta reminds me that they will be open after the game.
So Jaden Johnson will come off. Chase Wilson checks in at the receiver spot. Cooper Miller will come in at quarterback for the Saints. As Goodwin is off on the sideline with an apparent injury. So Miller with Rena in the backfield. He'll turn and give to Rena. Rena's going to be hit, and he'll twist forward back to the original line of scrimmage. Be 2nd down and 10.
19, John Reno on the carry. He's brought down by number 43, Trenton Bono.
Second and 10. I formation now behind Miller with Jobert and Rena. And they'll give it to Jobert, and Jobert is going to be hit as he gets to the 15. He'll lose a yard. It'll be 3rd and 11.
Evan Jobert on the carry. He's brought down by number 23, Don Taylor.
3rd and 12 now.
Brandon White.
Play clock down to 10 as Wilson gets the play in. The Saints will hurry to the line. And Miller will snap it, and he'll give it to Jobert. Jobert gets across the 20. He's got room across the 25. He'll be close to the 1st down. They'll stop the clock as let's see what they're going to do. It may be a little short. They're taking a look at it. Clock stopped here with 6:53 to go in the 3rd. And they're going to want to measure. I thought forward progress has taken Jobert a little further than that. They mark it at the just short of the 27. They'll measure, and it'll be a 1st down. The 1st and 10 Saints on the 12-yard run by Evan Jobert. And the Saints will move the chain. They'll have it 1st and 10 from the 27. Wilson splits out left. Chatters right. I formation behind Cooper Miller. Miller will give it to Rena. 1st man through. Rena gets caught by the jersey. Gets out across the 30. Rena had running room. Couldn't get away. He'll pick up 5. He's 2nd down and 5. I'll give him 4. 2nd and 6. Second and a long 6. Wide receivers to either side, I formation. And Miller will look to throw. He's got Benji Chatters on the slant, breaks the tackle, 50, 40, 30, got one man to beat, 10-5, touchdown. Cooper Miller to Benji Chatters for the touchdown. 70-yard touchdown pass. Miller to Chatters. .546 to go in the 3rd, and Saints score on the long touchdown pass. Kilpatrick on for the extra point. Snap the hole, the kick, and it's good. 5:46 to go in the 3rd quarter. Barbe 31 and St. Louis 7.
set to kick off the St. Louis backseat for the Buccaneers, number 10, Devin Bates.
Kilpatrick set to kick it off. And it'll come down to Bates in the end zone for the touchback.
Kilpatrick jig goes into the end zone for a touchback. It'll be first and 10.
First and 10 bucks from the 20. And that'll take us to the third quarter water break. 5:46 to go in the third quarter. It's Barbe 31 and St. Louis 14.
Planet Fitness is a proud sponsor of Ball Buccaneer football. Planet Fitness with 2 locations in Lake Charles and Sulphur. Thank you, Planet Fitness, for your support.
First and 10 Buccaneers. Richard will give to Crashan. Crashan bounces it to the outside, and he's got running room. He's across the 30. And he'll be brought down at the 40-yard line. 20-yard gain for Crashan. And another cramp on the field for the Saints.
Buccaneer first down.
All right, stop switching them out. Go.
So first and 10 Buccaneers, ball at the 40. Richard gives once again to Crashan, or Crashan cuts it left once again and has room. And he'll be brought down across midfield.
And on the carry for the Buccaneers.
And there's a flag on the play. It's going to be holding against the Bucks.
The defensive end on this has no fucking clue. Oh, there we go. Hold it.
They call it a block in the back. It's a spot foul. It'll move the ball to the 42-yard line, so a net gain of 2 yards for the Buccaneers. It'll be second down. And make it 9. I'm sorry, first and 9. Richard gives to Crashan, and Crashan cuts it left once again. And across midfield, still on his feet, he'll go down at about the 44-yard line of the Saints.
He's put down by number 1, Dane Miller. It's enough for a Buccaneer first down.
So first and 10 Buccaneers at the Saints 44. Hand off to Crashan right up the middle, and running room once again across the 30. He'll be brought down at the 25 by Laverne. Cade Laverne. Another first down for the Buccaneers. Moves the chains to the 26-yard line of the Saints, first and 10. Richard Crashan. And he'll give to Creshan running right, and he's got room on the right side, gets across the 20, down to about the 19 or 18 yard line. And a Saints player is down at the 15.
If you pull out your tickets for Split the Pie,
Got plenty of cramps.
we'll announce the winning ticket.
Jalil got twisted up on that last play he was in. Jaden Johnson's walking off
The
something.
winning
Jix
number for
already
Split
with
the
a
Pie
thing.
is 0, 6, 5,
Jix is walking around with a boot on.
1, 2,
Leach
0.
took 18 stitches in his
That
hand.
number again is 0,
Leach.
6, 5, 1, 1, 2,
Leach is the one that had the knee
0.
that was tore up.
If you have the winning ticket
Messed up
number,
his
please
elbow
report
on
to
the
the press
chest.
box.
Now he's got 18 stitches in him. They got him all taped up. He's on his Big number 64, Richardson. That's the one they worked on it at halftime on his knee, and he got hurt down here, and he's back out there again. Mays hadn't been able to straighten his ankle since he got that clinch. The goal was to keep the score down and not get anybody hurt. But he did for half. This looks a little more serious. Cassio out, you got their whole staff out too. So I don't think it's a cramp. They had him up, helped him up,
He
and he was
got up
walking.
and then he went down and they did that.
They got them sensors in the helmet this week. So. And they see Roger get his phone and read it. Roger's worked harder than anybody tonight. Roger's been out with 4 months. He's drinking 21. I hate to see Roger start to cramp up from all the time he had to run out there. Well, I might be a exception, man. He's walking slow. When he got up, he got up.
Will Gage.
Went down and was like, he might have said, ooh.
So Will Gage was the injured player. He walks off under his own power slowly.
It's 2nd and 3 for the Buccaneers.
2nd and 3 for the Bucks, and there'll be flags on the play. False start against the Buccaneers.
False start call against the Buccaneers.
But I'll back him up 5. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Bucks. Ball at the 25-yard line, 24-yard line. Toss is to Krayshan, he's got room around the right side once again. He gets hit at about the 14. Pushes forward to about the 12. Now stop the clocks and move the chains. 4:03 to go in the third quarter. First and 10 Bucks from the Saints 12-yard line. Richard, roll to his right, looking to throw. He's got a man underneath, inside the 5, down to about the 4.
Richard's pass is complete to number 9, Elijah Fountain.
Elijah Fountain on the catch.
Down by number 22, Matthew Houston. Bring up 2nd and 2.
Now mark it at the 4, 2nd and a yard. Running backs to either side of Richard. He'll give it to the back on the right. He'll get hit as he crosses the line of scrimmage. He'll be pushed back. They'll give him a yard on forward progress. He may have the first down.
Brought down by number 22, Matthew Houston.
They're going to stop the clocks for a measurement. Third and inches for the Buccaneers. Ball at the 3. Make it the 4. Straight ahead for the running back. He'll get close to the end zone, and they'll say touchdown. Touchdown Buccaneers with 2:47 to go here in the third. Lewis on the carry for the Bucks. And Zahn will be out for the extra point.
Number 1, Samuel Zalm in to attempt the extra point. Number 6, Chandler Ware to hold.
Here's the snap and the hold is on. And there'll be a flag in the middle of the play. The extra point was good. There's a flag on the play right in the middle of the field. I think it'll be against the Saints for personal foul leaping penalty. And they'll mark it off on the kickoff. 2:47 to go in the third quarter. Barbe leads at 37-14. $15-yard penalty assessed on the kickoff. So Zahn will kick it from the Saints 45-yard line.
Number 1, Samuel Zahn, set to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Saints got 10 men up near the line of scrimmage to prevent an onside attempt since the ball is in Saints territory. Zahn will just kick it through the end zone for the touchback. Saints will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. First and 10 Saints. Cooper Miller stays in at quarterback. Rena and Jobert behind him. And he'll give it to Jobert. Jobert's hit. And a flag comes in late. As Jobert was hit behind the line of scrimmage and pushed back. The flags were in the area of face mask. Personal foul, face mask against the Buccaneers. That'll be 15 yards and a 1st down for the Saints out to the 35-yard line.
Face mask called against the Buccaneers.
First and 10 Saints, ball at the 32-yard line. Miller will hand to Jobert. And Jobert gets out to about the 34-yard line, a gain of 2.
Jobert on the carry, he's brought down by number 5, David Finch.
Make it 3 yards, 2nd down and 7.
Number 31, Kendrick Marty. Pick up a 2 on the play, 2nd and 8.
Rena in the backfield behind Miller, and he'll give to Rena right up the middle, and he'll be stopped as he gets to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Number 19, John Rena on the carry. He's brought down by number 94.
So 3rd and 7 now for the Saints. Miller will look to throw, slant to Chatters, and just behind him, incomplete. It'll bring up 4th down. So 4th and 7 for the Saints, and Drouillet will be on to punt.
Number 49, Sam Drouillet in the punt.
Drouillet with the low line drive. It'll check up at about the 30. And it'll roll to the 22, where it'll be covered up by Carrington Gilry. Pushing and shoving back at the 40, no flags. 1st and 10 Buccaneers from their own 22-yard line. 37-14, 55 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Saints will have the start of district play next week as Saints will host South Beauregard Golden Knights. Richard from the shotgun. He'll give to Crescent. And he'll be brought down as he crosses the 25-yard line by number 22, Matthew Houston. Gain of 4, maybe 5.
On the carry, he's brought down by number 22, Matthew Houston.
Second and a long 5 for the Bucks. Gift to Crescent, running left. He'll be close to the first down.
Crescent on the carry.
Houston and Fontenot on the tackle. It'll be a first down for the Buccaneers. That'll move the chains, 1st and 10. 11 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Brought down by number 72, first down.
So they'll let the clock run down. That'll do it for the third quarter. We'll go to the fourth quarter. It's Barbe 37 and St. Louis 14.
That's the end of the third quarter. Your score, Barbe 37, St. Louis 14. We'd like to thank our game day sponsor, Planet Fitness is a proud sponsor of Barbe Buccaneer football. Planet Fitness with 2 locations in Lake Charles and Crawford. Thank you, Planet Fitness.
First and 10 Buccaneers at the 32-yard line. Richard will look to throw. Throws across. He's got a man at the 40. Guillory brings him down. A gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2.
Richard's pass is complete to number 6, Taylor Ware. Bring up 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2, ball at the 40. Richard gives it to Crescent running left. Near midfield.
Crescent on the carry. Brought down by number 20, Michael Lagarde.
That'll move the chains. 1st and 10, ball at midfield.
And that's a Buccaneer first down. Foul start called against the Buccaneers.
Penalty against the Buccaneers. 5 yards on the false start. It'll be 1st and 15. Richard will flip it out to Crescent in the flats. He's across midfield. Breaks the tackle down to the 40. He'll be close to the first down.
Richard's pass is complete to Crescent.
flag on the play near midfield, and it'll be holding against Barbe. Spot foul from the 50, 10 yards, backing them up to the 40-yard line. It'll be 1st and 20. First and 20. Richard will look to throw. Got a man in the flats, can't hold on to it. Had a man at the 45, dropped. He's 2nd and 10. Second and 20. Richard will give to Krayshan straight ahead, and he's got running room. Out across midfield, still on his feet, down to near the first down. Gain of 20.
Number 12, Dylan Lewis.
I'm sorry, that was Darren Lewis on the carry. Just short of the first down. The 3rd and inches. Lewis behind Richard, and a false start against the Buccaneers.
Flag on play.
I'll back him up 5. The 3rd and 5.
False start called against the Buccaneers.
Third and 5. Ball at the 45 of the Saints. And Richard will look to throw. Sets up the screen to Lewis. Lewis will have the first down and be down near the 30.
Richard's pass is complete to Lewis.
Brought down by Gabe Meyer and Kane Miller. 1st and 10 Buccaneers at the 30-yard line.
And number 1, Kane Miller. Listen up for a Buccaneer first down.
1st and 10 Bucks at the 30, 9:18 to go here in the game. Krayshan on the carry to the left. He's close to the first down. It'll be 2nd and 1. Krayshan to the left side. And he'll get inside the 15. That'll move the chains. 1st and 10 for the Bucks. Connor Welsh on the tackle. 1st and 10 Buccaneers from the 15. They'll hand it off to Krayshan. Krayshan cuts it back inside, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. 15-yard touchdown run by Krayshan. And it's 44-14 Buccaneers. Extra point coming up by Zalm. Timeout on the field. As the officials have sent a couple of Saints players off. So now Zalm will line it up for the extra point. There's the hold and the kick, and it's good. 8:33 to go in the game. Barbe leads 45-14.
Your score with 8:33 left in the game, Barbe 44, St. Louis 14.
How many injuries we got? We got a bunch of hobbled up players. Man.
Walking around with ice everywhere.
Like 72, they're working. That's the first time I've seen Casio working on him. Big Rick has been down for his time. The rail's got ice. The rail's got ice. One day, fast.
Number 1, Kendall Russell, 51, the Buccaneers.
Zalm set to kick off. Chatters and Johnson back to receive. Zahn kicks it. It'll come down to Chatters at the 4. Chatters breaks the tackle at the 15, 20-25. He'll get close to the 30-yard line. And Saints will have it 1st and 10 from there. First and 10 Saints, 8:26 to go. Ball at the 28-yard line.
He's brought down by number 31, Kendrick Hardy.
Arena and Jobert behind Cooper Miller. Miller will give it to Jobert. Jobert bounces it to the outside, and he'll gain about 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Number 48, Evan Jobert on the carry. Brought down by number 28, Dylan Wilson.
Second 8, ball at the 30. And Miller will roll to his right, looking to throw. Throws it downfield, got a man, and just over the outstretched hands of Benji Chatters. 3rd and 8.
Number 17, Cooper Miller's pass is incomplete, intended for number 7, Benji Chatters. Number 7, Evan Wilhite on the coverage for the Buccaneers.
Chatters checks out, Wilson checks in. He'll split out wide to the right, Jaden Johnson to the left. 3rd and 8. Miller will give to Jobert. Jobert will be pushed out of bounds after a short gain. That'll bring up 4th down. Punt unit comes on for the Saints, 7:20 to go, clock running here in the 4th quarter.
That'll bring up 4th down.
Drouillet on to punt.
Number 49, Sam Drouillet in the punt for St. Louis. Back deep for the Buccaneers, number 6, Chandler Ware.
Ware back to receive. Drouillet with the rugby style. He'll kick it low. It'll bounce at the 35, roll to the 30, down to the 28. And it'll be down there. Buccaneers will have it 1st and 10 from their own 27. 6:45 to go in the game. Saints trail at 45-14.
Is down by number 8, Carrington Gilroy. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers.
New quarterback in the game for the Buccaneers, number 16. He hands it off to number 10, and he's got running room out across the 40 to the 45. He'll have the 1st down.
Number 10, Devin Bates on the carry.
Bates on the carry.
Brought down by number 4, Gabe Burns. This is up for Buccaneer 1st down.
They'll mark it at the 45, 1st and 10 Buccaneers.
Number 16, Asa Melendez is in at quarterback for the Buccaneers.
They'll give it to Bates. Gain of about 4. Ball just short of midfield. 2nd down and 6.
Bates on the carry. He's brought down by number 58, Camille Robertson. Official timeout.
And we'll take the 6-minute water break here with 6:02 to go in the game.
We would like to thank
Saints trail at 45-14.
and Lake Charles Toyota for sponsoring tonight's pregame tailgate. We'd also like to thank K Pasta and Taqueria for sponsoring tonight's press box meal. K Pasta reminds you that they will be open after the game. And our game sponsor for tonight is Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is a proud sponsor of Florida Buccaneers football. Planet Fitness with 2 locations in Lake Charles and Sulphur. Thank you, Planet Fitness, for your support.
Second and 6 for the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers will let the clock run down before they snap it. Hand off to Bates, running left. And he's got running room down the left sideline. He'll be knocked out of bounds by Gabe Meyer at the Saints' 30-yard line. 1st and 10 Buccaneers at the Saints' 30.
Buccaneer 1st down.
.5:20 to go. He'll hand it off to Bates, running room on the right side. He's going to get to about the 20. He'll have the 1st down. No, he'll be just short of the 1st down.
He's brought down by number 22, Matthew Houston.
2nd and a yard for the Buccaneers. Ball at the 20-yard line.
Bring up 2nd and 1.
He'll hand it off to Bates, running left. He'll have the 1st down after being chased down by number 58, Camille Robertson. Robertson, the sophomore.
Bates on the
Gain of 2, but it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Bucks.
Sophomore showed some speed too. Man, he ran that kid down.
1st and 10 Buccaneers. They'll give it to Bates, running right. And he'll be stopped as he gets across the 15. Gain of 2. Make it 3. 2nd down and 7.
Bates on the carry.
Steve, I think he was in on that tackle too.
Brought down by number 78, Patrick Collins.
2nd and 7 Bucks. Bates will get hit, bounces off the tackle, still on his feet, down to the 5. Still pushing the pile, and he'll get close to the goal line. It'll be 1st and goal, Saints. Bates was hit in the backfield, bounced off the tackle, and was able to get inside the 1. 1st and goal, less than a yard. 3:05, clock running to go in the game. Hand off to Bates, running left, and he'll get to the corner of the end zone for the touchdown.
Buccaneers, number 10, Devin Bates on the carry.
Barbe extends the lead 51-14. Zom on for the extra point. Now we'll have a new kicker for the Bucks.
Number 18, Zach Artland entered there.
Snap is high. Holder's going to get up and try to run with it, and he'll be brought down by number 14, Gage Williams. The extra point is no good. So 2:44 to go in the game. It's Buccaneers 51 and the Saints 14.
Your score was 2:44 left in the game. Ball 51. St. Louis 14.
Yeah, so many players hurt. Pat can't get him. He can't find 11 to get on the field for the kickoff.
Number 1, Samuel Zom. Get to kick off.
Zom will come in for the kickoff. Back to receive is Jules Hardy and Benji Chatters. High kick, and Chatters can come up and take it at the 10. Across the 20, 25, still on his feet, 30, 32. He'll push forward to about the 34-yard line. The Saints will have it 1st and 10 at the 34. 2:37 to go in the game.
Chatters on the return. He's brought down by number 91, Brandon White. It'll be 1st and 10 for St. Louis from their 34.
Play clock down to 9. As the Saints have so many injuries, they're having a hard time getting the right personnel on the field. And Saints don't get the snap off. It'll be a delay of game, 5-yard penalty. That'll back them up 5. It'll be 1st and 15 now for the Saints. Wilson wide left, Williams wide right. Fumble on the snap. Miller picks it up and just runs forward with it. He'll gain a couple.
Miller on the keeper. He's brought down by number 9.
2nd and 14 for the Saints. 2:15 clock continues to run. Second and 14. Hand it off to Jobert, run it right. Jobert gets out across the 30.
Number 48, Evan Jobert.
3rd and 11.
Brought down by number 94, Jablonski Edwards.
Third and 11 for the Saints. They'll toss it back to Jobert. Jobert cuts it in, gets across the 35. That'll be 4th down.
Jobert on the carry for St. Louis. He's brought down by number 22, Mulder Cade. That'll bring up 4th down.
Clock at 30 seconds. They hadn't started the play clock yet. Now they'll start the play clock with 23 seconds to go, and the Saints will just let the clock run out here to end the game. Your final score from Buccaneer Stadium: Barbe Bucks 51, St. Louis 14. St. Louis will start district play next week as we'll host South Beauregard Golden Knights. That'll do it from Barbe Stadium. Your final: Barbe 51 and St. Louis 14.
And that's your ball game. Your final score: Barbe 51, St. Louis 14.